Good morning. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically Kept. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how to style and now natural hair care. So if you are into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel. Click the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. Okay, so today's video is going to be a little bit, I guess you could say, like a maintenance video. We've been talking about fashion and we have not gotten into any hair. So today is actually the perfect day because you guys know, and I will link this video down below, in my takeaways from 2022 and my goals for 2023, I want to make sure that I am maintaining my ends, keeping them moisturized. I want full ends. I want to be able to retain all of the growth that I was able to get throughout the entire year. Also focusing on moisture. And then in that video, I did state, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my mini twist. I just don't have the time right now with just everything that's going on. So I'm going to kind of have those take a step back. And what I have been doing is I have been wearing my hair stretched in, I guess you would say, like jumbo twist. So I washed my hair Super Bowl day, which I believe was the 12th. So today is the 17th. We are we are 5 days out. So I'm just gonna kind of show you like my routine because it has changed a little bit. The routine is gonna change a little bit when your hair is in its natural state and then when it's stretched. I will show you the products that I use and I'll just kind of go through like what it is that I do, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so really quickly, let's just talk about the products. The very first thing is, you guys know that I use the Rev Air to straighten my hair or to stretch my hair for my hairversary. My hairversary is the day after my birthday. You guys already know how that went. I will link that video down below. The Rev Air and I, being completely honest, we are not friends right now. I tried it this last time that I washed my hair on like one section, and maybe I'm just using too much product, but I still found it to be very stiff. I wanted to just go ahead and relax and know that my process was going to work. So I just did the good old tension method with this blow dryer right here. This is Hot Tools Nanotech 3100. I got this at the beauty supply store years ago. I probably need a new one at this point. But yeah, I just went with my tried and true with what I know. And basically the tension method is you just take your blow dryer, you take a section of hair, you pull it, and then you just have the heat just go down it. That's basically what I've been doing. And I have found that to really work. I will probably try the Rev Air probably like in the next couple of months or maybe the next time I wash my hair. And as I said in the video, when it comes to my goals or when it comes to the things that I'm going to be changing in 2023, I think for me, this is really going to be the year of the stretch. And so far I have found it to be working, okay? And then in like April, we will go back to Lorna for a checkup and to see if my ends need to be trimmed. So the products that I'm going to be using, because they are different since my hair is stretched. The whole point of your hair being stretched is so that it's manageable, you don't have as much tangles, and you can get through it a little bit more quickly and just for a little bit of a different look. So I do use the curls. This is the Blueberry Bliss hair, scalp, and oil. I use that. And then for slip, because you guys have heard me say, when your hair is stretched, or I find especially for me to combat like breakage and tangles, you need something with a little bit of slip because we are going to be using this, which is a tangle teaser. Make sure that you are using the proper one. I bought like this really cute one from Marshall's one day and it was like hot pink, it matched me. But I actually realized that that was pulling out my hair because it was just too small. This is the Tangle Teaser, and I don't know if you can see it, but right here it actually says thick and curly. I got this one from Amazon. Of course, everything that I'm using I will link down below. But this is the one that has a little bit of slip. It is also curls. It is the Aloe and Blueberry Juice Curl Moisturizer. And this definitely keeps my hair moisturized. One thing that I am realizing, or that I have noticed when my hair is stretched, is that it dries out a little bit more, or a little bit faster, a little bit easier. So just to make sure, I always want to make sure that I keep my hair moisturized when it's stretched. And especially we're focusing on the ends. So if you don't know, in 2022, I found out that I am low porosity, which means I really should not be using heavy products. With my hair stretched, I still want to focus on my ends. This is my tried and true. This is the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. Because this product is very heavy, especially for when my hair is stretched, I just slather this on my ends. That's it. We want to make sure that we're keeping the ends stretched and moisturized. I use these two products on my hair, and then on the ends, you will see me use this. And then, just go ahead and put this disclaimer out here. I bought these way before the controversy because I wanted to try them. I will link this video down below. If you don't know, Yall has now been acquired by P&G. That video is down below. But I started out with Yall. I started out with their rosemary, and this is what this is, or the rosemary collection. I started out with the shampoo. In that video, I spoke about how I actually wanted to try that line from Yall because there is scientific evidence that rosemary is good for your hair. Tried the shampoo, didn't work. Dried my hair out. Tried the moisturizer, also dried my hair out. So I wanted to try the Yall Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. I have not had time to make my Bing Rash, so I have been using this instead, okay? So now that we know all of the products, okay, so we have that, and then also just clips to keep the hair that we are not working with out of the way. I have about 5 of them, they're different colors. So now I'm going to show you the process. I'm going to take my hair out of my head wrap and I'm going to show you how it's wrapped up in my head wrap because I do get questions about how I'm able to wrap up all my hair, and this is how it typically looks, and I will show you how it's wrapped up, and then we would just kind of get into the process. Okay, so let's just go ahead and take the wrap down. And also, somebody else asked me about head wraps and drying out. The ones that I use are typically like a cotton or like there's like this jersey knit. So you will see that when I take this off, and you can probably already see it, this little black thing right here is a silk headscarf. I wear headscarves, I would probably say are head wraps or turbans 95% of the time. You guys know that I work from home, and to combat my hands and hair syndrome, I typically have my hair up or it is typically wrapped. So I make sure that I always have a silky barrier between my hair and the head wrap because I don't want my hair to dry out. You don't want to spend time moisturizing your hair only to put something on your hair that's going to dry it out and have it on your hair or sitting on your hair for hours on end. I get up in the morning, I take Aiden to work. I take Aiden to school, and then I'm at my desk for 10 hours a day. I don't want to take the time to moisturize my hair only to find out that what I'm putting on it next has dried it out. So this is how my hair looks right now. And I lied earlier in the video. I said today is the 17th. Today is the 18th. It's Saturday. So we are 6 days out. This is what it looks like. And you can see the little piece, the little black things, right? Those are bobby pins. This is how my hair is whenever it's under the head wrap. And it's just a whole bunch of bobby pins. So we're going to go ahead and take these out, and then you'll see what I mean by stretched jumbo twist. And really, I just take the bobby pins out, being very careful. As you guys know, but I do not use ponytail holders. I stopped using ponytail holders, I would probably say very soon after I went natural, which was back in 2010. And so really, you'll see it, but really what I do is like when my hair is down, I just take this side, wrap it this way, and then I take this side and wrap it that way. And you'll start to see them fall. And as a matter of fact, before they start to fall, let's go ahead and take these earrings out. And then also what I'm gonna do is I'm going to change because we are going to be using oil and I don't want them to get on my pajamas. Excuse me, my loungewear. So we'll take those off. I'll take these down and then I'll change into like a t-shirt. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Now, typically, I would say this probably takes about maybe like an hour just to do. It's really short. So I would typically like put on Girlfriends Living Single. Right now, I am binge watching Project Runway, but because I'm filming this on my phone, I'm not going to watch anything. Okay, I think I got all the bobby pins. This is my hair stretched, I guess you could say in mini twist or in jumbo twist. And we are just literally going to go through and we're going to take out every single one, we're going to refresh it, and then we're just going to twist it right back up. Now, what I will say is that when it comes to the Yall, whenever I use this, it's typically 2 to 3 times a week. So it's Tuesday, Thursday, or it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Today is Saturday, yes, I'm aware of that. But what we're gonna do, as a matter of fact, whenever you are applying the oil, just make sure you're giving yourself a little massage. So you can use your tips, your hands, or I actually bought this one. This feels amazing as well. We're gonna use this one today. So since we are refreshing our twist, I'm going to go ahead and do this first. So I'm going to just put this in my scalp and then we will massage, then we will take out, and then we will redo. Sometimes, like if you're going to use this or if you're going to massage your scalp, sometimes it will make your hair frizzy, okay? So we're going to do that first and then we will reinstall our, I guess you could say, a jumbo twist. Well, this is what it looks like. It's been 6 days. I have a little bit of frizz. This section right here, I typically keep down a little bit with, again, the curls. It is the Blueberry Bliss Curl Paste Control. I was using the Eco Styler with the red top. I think it had the argan oil in it. I found that to be very drying and it had the residue. And I wash my hair every 2 to 3 weeks. I can't just keep putting that on there with the residue buildup, and it was starting to become white. This doesn't do that, okay? So I'm going to change my shirt and then we will go ahead and get into the scalp oil, the massage, and then we will refresh. Okay, so typically this is what I do because I have everything parted. And these parts are the same parts from when I wash. So part right here, and I just take this. And I always start in the back. My front is the easiest. It's one of the looser sections of my hair. Keep that up and out of the way. And literally what I do is just take the oil and we are going to go through each section. So, right here, right here, right here, and then I'll put a little bit right there, a little bit right here, and a little bit right here. And I will do the exact same thing for my entire head. Right here, get some. I can feel the part, and I just go like that, up, and then I just install a little bit. Turn around and show you. So I can feel the part. Right here, and then in here. What I do for my whole head. Like that. And then I will take it down and do the next row. Like this, right here, and right there. Put this back up. Right here, right there. Right here, and right there. Simple. You don't need to use a lot either. These bottles should last you, I would probably say, and I bought 2 bottles. I would probably say, I've had these for like a month now. You don't need a lot. You don't want to saturate unless you're doing like a pre-poo or unless you're doing like a hot oil treatment because you're getting ready to wash your hair. You don't need a lot and you don't need to saturate because you don't want it to just sit on your scalp. You don't want it to just sit there like when you're touching your hair and it's just like really oily. Next row. And see, with this one, I can actually see. I don't have to feel for. Let me just go up. Same thing on this side. Just go up. So the back is done. Now we're gonna come in the front. So right here. In here. This part right here. Right here, right here, right here, right here. Same thing on the other side. Right there, right there, right there, and then right there. In here. And in there. that we need to do right here. Don't forget the middle. Okay. So, and I will link this video down below because I do have the Ayurvedic massage video as well. I will link that down below. We are not going to use our fingertips today. We are going to use this. Comes in different colors. I believe it comes in pink and purple as well. I will link it down below. And it has 2 settings. So you press it 1, that, and then press it 2. I always use the first setting. And you're just gonna go around your head and you're just gonna massage your scalp for 2 to 3 minutes each section. So I always start right here. Turn it on, right here, right here. 2 to 3 minutes each section, and it feels so wonderful. Okay, so we've gone right here. Now we're going to go right here. Right here. So we have oiled our scalp and we have given ourselves a scalp massage. As I said, you can do it with that, or most people use their fingertips. Okay, so same thing, I always start from the back. So take these 3. 1, 2, 3, yep. Okay, and we're gonna start in the back with the original 3 that we oiled. Okay, so we have 1, 2, and then we have the 3rd one in the back. So literally, I just take it out. Finger detangle first. And I can still feel some moisture in it, but we're gonna add some more anyway. A little finger detangle. We're using the moisturizer. 3 pumps. Gonna take it all the way down, focus on the ends. Pass slip. And then we're gonna come with our tangle teaser. I will start from the bottom. And if you have never used a tangle teaser before, if you have never watched someone or heard someone, it sounds worse than it is. I don't know how loud it sounds on the video, but when I first started using the tangle teaser, it sounded terrible to me. Like, am I actually pulling my hair out? And you're not. Now, of course, there's going to be shed hairs. You're going to shed hair, but like pulling your hair out, no, you have to be gentle. Okay? And actually, I can kind of show you. It's a couple of hairs in there. There they are. Where are they? There's a hair right there and a hair right there. Okay. So now that we've moisturized this part, we're going to take this. And sometimes I do like to take a brush. I probably need to get a smaller one and just kind of like brush it down a little bit. Okay. And we're just going to retwist it. It has been moisturized. And we're gonna retwist it, and then when we get closer to the end, we're gonna add the curl enhancing smoothie to the ends. And my ends still look full and beautiful. All right. so you can kind of see it's curling up on itself. That's it. I will go through the rest of my head and do the exact same thing. All right, let's do this side and then we'll do the middle. And this section is a little thicker, so I'm actually going to break this up into two. Just to make sure that every section gets moisturized. Focus on the ends. Also, with the Tangle Teezer, make sure you're not using huge sections, like unrealistic sections. This is too big. We're gonna break this down. The other section was fine. Be intentional, but you still have to be gentle, All right. Start at the ends. A little bit in the back right here. Just brush it down a little bit. And we're gonna twist. And then remember, when we get closer to the ends, we will add the Shea Moisture. Okay, we are done. Scalp has been, I guess you could say, oiled. Scalp has been massaged. Now our hair has been retwisted and we are remoisturized. So today is Saturday, so it'll be 2 weeks this coming Sunday. So I will wash my hair this coming Sunday. Probably this coming Wednesday, I will do the exact same thing, okay? Well, this is what it looks like. Here's the front. You can still see my ends are white a little bit, but they are drying up. Here's the side, here's the back, and then here's this side. So as you guys heard me say earlier, if I am not taping, if we are not going out, or if I'm just working in front of the desk, I would just take this section right here, put it around my head like that, and then do the exact same thing with this section and put it right here like that. Use this silky barrier and then throw on a head wrap, and that keeps the moisture and it keeps the frizz down, and it just really keeps my hair, maintained. It keeps it moisturized, and the moisture doesn't escape from it because it's not just like sitting out, or I'm not just sitting in the sun. But that has so far been my routine since I have been stretched, and I will tell you that I love it. I also want to point out that I think I have found maybe 1 or 2 fairy knots. Whenever I do see a fairy knot, I do cut it out. I don't have time to do search and destroy anymore, but I have noticed that with my hair being stretched, especially my ends like being stretched a little bit more than just kind of curling up on themselves. So let me know what you thought about this routine in the comments. Also, if you have any questions, leave them down below. I just want to remind you that here on YouTube, I do upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And then of course, you know, right here, I put my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. Bye.